Superintendent of Fauquier County Public Schools with another edition of One Hard Question. This week's One Hard Question comes from Jessica, who asked the following. My question this week involves student safety. I understand that there have been at least 8 physical altercations between students as of Wednesday at Fauquier High School. I also understand that students were involved in discussing the fights on Twitter with the hashtag FHS Fight Week. It was addressed on the Thursday morning announcements, and extra police are present. At what point does FCPS notify parents that violence between students is increasing at any of the schools? Does the school even have parental notification in place to address such matters? We have obviously made great strides in securing our schools from the outside violence, but what is being done about violence among students? Thank you, Jessica. A few things I would like to mention quickly. One, we do have a parental notification system. It's called Global Connect, and to date it's been used 5 times. Twice on Thursday, the first one at roughly 10:50 a.m., 2 on Thursday, total 2 on Friday, and 1 again on Monday morning. The one on Monday morning came from the high school. It was in regards to BYOD policy and enforcement of BYOD usage at Fauquier High School. The other 2 were from the high school. One of those was about the meeting tonight for parents, and then 2 from Fauquier County Public Schools, just sharing information. So that we have a system called Global Connect. It's a phone call, and it also you can also get it through email or both, and that's how we communicate with parents en masse. Now, as far as notifying parents about what's going on at schools, what's unusual about this, I'm a former high school principal and high school teacher, and there are fights. Fights occur. Physical altercations occur in high schools. What I found as a principal and a teacher is it kind of goes in waves, unfortunately, where you might have a cluster of fights in a week's time or a few days' time, and then you may have nothing for weeks or even months. What's different about this situation, of course, is the role that social media has played in, one, stirring up rumors. And in spite of and I appreciate the messages I've received about, these aren't rumors, Dr. Jack, these are all true. I'm sorry, but there are so many rumors, and so many rumors that are just beyond the pale of imaginable. Social media has perpetuated this, and it's snowballed, did last week anyway, and it culminated with a lot of students, many students being absent Friday because of fear or whatever other reason. They weren't in school. So the task of the school and law enforcement and our office is to distinguish between fact and rumor, but you still have to pay attention to the rumors that involve violence against students. You don't have a choice. You have to pay attention to them and address them to some extent. But by Friday, there were so many rumors. It's impossible to keep up with social media. Things happen very quickly through social media. Having said that, we're going to do all that we can to ensure the safety of students at Fauquier High School and all of our schools. We had additional police presence Friday and Monday. Mr. Burton is working with his staff at Fauquier High School to make sure that there's additional presence in the hallways between class changes, etc., more vigilance in terms of monitoring students, etc. And I think that's all very helpful. What I would ask of parents, please, and I do not, I've avoided for 25 years telling people how to parent their children, but what I would ask is that you please follow your students' social media accounts, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I have 2 boys, and they were very used to me and my wife following them, and still are, on Twitter. And that's gone on for many years now, and Facebook as well. It's important and it's helpful. So I would ask respectfully that you do that. That doesn't put all the responsibility onto the parents for keeping their kids safe at school, but it will certainly help. That's my point. So tonight is a good opportunity again to come out to ask questions, to learn more about what FCPS is doing, FHS is doing, and FCPS is doing to ensure the safety of students, because that's our number one priority. That's our number one job, and we have to do that. If you look at crime and violence reports for Fauquier County Public Schools, you'll see that fighting is unusual in our schools. It is. You don't have to take my word for it. You can go to the DOA website, look at those crime and violence reports, and you can see for yourself. They're unusual. So when these things happen, obviously it gets people's attention, and rightly so. So hope this is helpful to you. Have a good